Hello and welcome to the News Mongolia on MNB World. It's Monday, June 14th. I'm Batsir Namshir. And for our top stories, COVID-19 daily record of 2,263 cases confirmed on Monday. State's tally is now 78,347. President-elect U.Khurelsukh will be sworn in on June the 25th. Baritone E.Ankhbayar is competing in BBC Cardiff Singer of the World 2021. For other news, stay tuned. On Monday, the Ministry of Health reported 2,263 additional cases, which is a new daily record since the first confirmed case in March 2020.
The surging number of coronavirus cases is getting out of control these days. Monday's daily record of 2,263 is an alarming number for Mongolia, whose population is only around 3 million. Data shows that 26% of the new patients were children under 16 who have not been vaccinated. The total number of coronavirus cases in Mongolia is now 78,347. The death toll has reached 369. The number of recovered patients is around 57,000, that is 73%. Officials report that the number of COVID-19 cases is also increasing in the provinces. 613 cases were confirmed on Monday. 16 provinces started imposing lockdowns in certain areas. The capital is now the worst affected area with a total number of cases of over 66,000. Among the COVID-19 patients who are being hospitalized, 62.6% are showing mild symptoms. The number of patients in critical condition is 156, making up for 1.7% of cases. People with chronic diseases and the elderly are at high risk of COVID-19 complications. Among the patients, there are a high number of pregnant women who have been affected by COVID-19. According to the data from June 10th, the number of pregnant women with COVID-19 was 1,152. Also, there were 2 cases of death. Therefore, state officials decided to vaccinate pregnant women with the Pfizer vaccine on a voluntary basis. The inoculation starts today on Monday for those in their 14 to 36 weeks of pregnancy. Also, teenagers in the 16 to 17-year age group can receive the Pfizer vaccine voluntarily. Whether the children under 16 can get the vaccine is still under consideration. Health officials note that those who haven't taken a vaccine, including children, and people who received only one vaccine shot are highly vulnerable to a coronavirus infection. The designated number of adult populations that should receive the vaccine is 2,067,000. As of today, 92% of them have received their first shot and 80% have taken the second shot. People who took their second shot are warned not to put their guard down because vaccines don't guarantee 100% protection but will help to ease the pain once infected.
Due to heavy rains that occurred in May and June, large rivers across Mongolia are flooding. Water levels have increased by 10 to 40 centimeters in many areas. The Meteorology Center warns that more days of heavy rain are coming this week.
The large rivers in Mongolia, such as the Siling, Orkhon, Hara, Yuro, and Hutur rivers, are flooded, and their water levels have reached dangerous levels. The water levels of the Yuro and Hutur rivers have increased by up to 49 centimeters in some parts of the rivers, which has led to the public being warned about the risk of drowning accidents. Local emergency management agencies have been receiving a high number of flood-related calls in recent weeks. On June 12th, 6 high school students tragically drowned in a lake in Baritone province. People living near rivers and travelers are warned to be mindful of the dangers of water levels continuing to rise in the upcoming days. The National Agency for Meteorology and Environmental Monitoring has said that the central and northern provinces will see frequent heavy rains this summer, more than multi-year average.
The 20th edition of the BBC Cardiff Singer of the World competition is being held on June the 12th through 19th in Wales. Due to COVID-19, contestants were selected through online auditions.
16 voices are competing for the title BBC Cardiff Singer of the World as it returns to the stage in the Welsh capital. The competition is held at St David's Hall, but due to COVID-19 rules and restrictions, there will be no audience this year. Now in its 20th edition, the biennial competition has launched the careers of some of the biggest names in opera, including Dmitri Khodorkovsky and Jamie Baritone. The last winner was baritone Andrei Kimach from Ukraine in 2019. State-honored artist and baritone soloist of the State Academic Theatre of Opera and Ballet, E.Ankhbayar has been selected to participate in BBC Cardiff Singer of the World 2021. MNB reporter Atsko talked to a Mongolian cultural envoy in the UK about the upcoming finals.
In 2021, we have some great news. Mongolian opera singer E.Ankhbayar has been selected for a prestigious competition and came to Cardiff on May 26th. He was quarantined for 10 days and has now started practicing his singing. I'm in the organizing team of BBC Cardiff. I welcome and guide Mongolian contestants during the whole competition. This year, the contest will be mostly held online. Only few guests are allowed to enter. In this new format, the organizational team is giving much importance to supporting the psychological readiness of the artists. I'm happy to support Mongolian baritone E.Ankhbayar during the days of the competition.
In 2015, state-honored artist Amartovshin participated in the prestigious competition for the first time. He became one of 5 finalists and the Song Prize finalist, and was awarded the Audience Prize. In 2017, Mongolian state-honored artist ULAANBAATAR was one of 2 Mongolian competitors. He was selected as one of the competition's 5 finalists after winning round 2 and was a joint winner of the Song Prize.
Now let's take a look at currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. You're watching News Mongolia on MNB World. Now let's take a look at Mongolia's current affairs. On June the 9th, Mongolia carried out its 8th presidential election. U.Khurelsukh from the Mongolian People's Party won the majority of votes among the race's 3 candidates and met election law provisions for becoming the 6th Mongolian president without a runoff election. Data shows that 2,041,866 people voted in the election, making up 58% of the total population and exceeded the 50% turnout required for election results to be considered valid. Around 71,000 voters submitted unmarked ballots as protest votes in what is called white voting. U.Khurelsukh won 66.7% of the vote to win the election. Right Person Electorate Coalition candidate Inkhbat won 20% and Irten of the Democratic Party won 5% of all votes. According to the newly amended constitution, Mongolia's 8th president will hold office for 6 years with a single term limit. U.Khurelsukh will take the presidential oath of office on Friday, June the 25th.
Mongolian participants have been selected for the Open Doors Hub and Open Doors Lab programs of the 2021 LOCARNO Film Festival. The 74th LOCARNO Film Festival will be held on August 4th to 14th in Locarno, Switzerland. The Locarno Film Festival is one of the world's longest-running film festivals and is also known for being a platform for art house films. From 2019 to 2021, the festival's Open Doors Hub and Lab programs have been focusing on working with filmmakers from Southeast Asia and Mongolia. In 2020, director Sautosam and producer Aruna won the top prize from the Open Doors Hub program with their film Ze. This year, director E.Ankhbayar and producer Nomintoya have been selected for their film The Water Garden. From August 6th to 10th, the project teams will be introduced to international film industry professionals to explore options for co-production and funding. The other festival program that's opening doors for Mongolian artists is the Open Doors Lab. 8 international filmmaker-producer teams are selected to receive personalized training on strengthening their skills as creators. Director Bata Maklang was selected for the program this year. Last year, Mongolian director Orang received the Open Doors Lab Award. This year is the last year that the festival's filmmaking programs will be highlighting artists from Southeast Asia and Mongolia. But with doors now open to participating filmmakers, exciting new films from these regions will be reaching wider audiences.
A new leisure park has opened in ULAANBAATAR along with Tall River in the southern part of the capital with the name MISHEEL, a smile in Mongolian. The 11-hectare park is an environmental learning space meant to help people connect to the natural environment.
Mongolia's third longest river, the Tall River, flows across the southern edge of ULAANBAATAR. 11 hectares along the riverbank have become an environmental learning park featuring the rare native plants of Mongolia. It took 2 years to complete construction of the park without damaging the land's natural state. Visitors to the park can enjoy recreational areas including playgrounds, basketball and volleyball courts, river terraces, and educational displays.
I love this park and I feel happy to be here. It's the first recreational area along the river that we can enjoy.
We strolled all across the park. This place is nice for children to play in. Since there's a parking lot, it could be our regular visiting spot.
The area was originally used to reintroduce rare native plants, but was expanded to become a recreational and educational space. The park is open to the public 24 hours a day, but park rules will be enforced. Children under 12 are not allowed to enter unattended. Alcohol is not allowed on the premises. No commercial activities are allowed, and no smoking is permitted within the park. The park officially opened on June 12th, but due to the increasing number of new COVID-19 cases, the park is temporarily closed.
Thank you for staying with us on MNB World. Now let's take a look at our regular feature on sports. SUMIYA won a silver medal in the under 55 kg category at the Polish Open in Warsaw.
In addition, she holds a silver medal from the Budapest 2013 World Championship, a bronze medal from the Jakarta 2018 Asian Games, a silver medal from the Asian Championship, a silver medal from the World Youth Universiade in the national team, and is an athlete of the Hilching Sports Committee. In the final, she lost to Olga Hrashevtseva of Russia, bronze medalist of the Nur-Sultan 2019 World Championships and 2-time European champion. SUMIYA won a silver medal at the same competition in 2016, and 5 years later she won again and thereby became a 2-time silver medalist.
AMARSANAA, nicknamed in Mongolian as Jat, also known as Spear, won his second victory in the One Championship Association.
AMARSANAA, one of the best fighters in Mongolia, defeated his rival in the third match at the World Mixed Martial Arts Championships on Friday. His fight was one of the brightest in the second full blast competition, where he fought Bill Wilhelm from the USA in the lightweight division for a total of 15 minutes. And finally, according to the judges, AMARSANAA won his second One Championship. AMARSANAA, who won 5-1 in the MJL1 lightweight championships, won his first fight in the One Championship on February 16, 2019. However, after the defeat in the second battle in November 2019, there was no official battle due to the pandemic. His opponent this time, Bill Wilhelm, who was unbeaten before, lost 5-0.
Following this, let's take a look at the weather forecast for the world's major cities. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you on Tuesday with more news and updates. Goodbye.